I'd like you to close your eyes for me. What do you sense? Perhaps colors? Perhaps shapes? There are some people that claim they can see without the use of their eyes. It's a super skill, a supernatural ability. It's called dermioptic vision, the ability to see with the fingertips. Hello, I'm Luke Jermay, and this is COLORBLIND, a red-black separation. And I'm going to give you a ton of different variations, whether they be with a borrowed deck, an impromptu method, or an optimal performance. Each one of them designed for different performance scenarios, so you can always pick the best method for the best situation you find yourself in. And with that in mind, let's take a look at how the trick appears. It's based on a little girl who at 13 years old was demonstrated as having a super skill, a superpower, dermioptic vision. She was very famous for a few different stunts, one of which she would ask a man to remove his watch, to set on the face of the watch any time he would like. She'd then take two fingers and touch it to the face of the watch and instantly announce the time he had set. There's a great story about her doing this at a Victorian dinner party where a skeptical member of the group picked up a knife and went to jab it in her fingers. She instantly pulled her fingers away and said, "Are you trying to blind me?" No matter what the time was, no matter how many times somebody would do this, she would instantly announce the time set on the watch. Of course, this is only impressive when we remember she was actually born 100% blind. The deck is offered for the spectators to shuffle. They can shuffle these cards as much as they would like until their heart is content. You would then ask the spectators to cut roughly a third, it doesn't really matter how many, but a chunk of cards from the top of the deck and hand them to you. At which point, if they would like, they can mix these cards up further. They do not have to. If they would like, they can. Now, we're going to begin our demonstration of seeing with the fingertips. Just like that little girl, I'm going to touch two fingers to the face of this packet, and if I really could sense or somehow see information with my fingers, I should be able to tell you that card is red, which indeed it is. We'll continue by touching the face of the packet just with two fingers, and you'll notice as this progresses, this one is definitely black. As this progresses, things will start to become much quicker as I tell you this one is red, followed by a black. It's a sense of warming up, followed by another red, followed by another black. At which point, the spectators probably will want to examine your hand, so you offer that option. You can see there are a number of tattoos. They're fashion statements that went horribly wrong. Aside from that, there's nothing else hidden in my hands. There's no chemicals, there's no tiny mirrors or anything like that, and perhaps these cards are somehow braille or something like that, so you offer these cards to be examined by your spectators. They can feel the fact that the cards look and feel exactly the same. They can check these cards as much as they would like. Now, at which point you ask them if they would like to shuffle the cards some more. I guarantee your spectators will say yes. They always shuffle the cards further at this point, which is fine. They can shuffle these cards literally as much as they would like at this point. Of course, the interesting thing about seeing with the fingertips is once you've warmed up a little bit, you actually do not need to touch the faces of the cards. When you read a book, you don't take the pages of the book and place it to your eyeball. You just bring it close by, and that's exactly what we'll try and do now. I'll just bring those fingers close to there. That should be it's a sense of warmth. It's a sense of warmth, so it's probably going to be a red card. Good. We'll try it again. It's very warm again. It's another red card. Again, this one's ice cold, so it must be black. Followed by, it's red again. Followed by a black. Followed by a red. Followed by another red card. And then last but not least, this one, it's red, and I think it feels sharp. It feels sharp. It doesn't feel soft like a heart. It feels sharp like a diamond. I think it's a red diamond, and there we are, conclusive proof of seeing with the fingertips. By the end of this DVD, you will have 100% pinpoint vision with nothing more than your fingers.